Hello, Peaceful Mind Center friends. I was sitting and reading an article about Walden by Henry David Thoreau, and it reached me. I've even sent it around by email for you to read. The title is something along the lines of, Lessons in Solitude from Thoreau. The Peaceful Mind Center was created on August 4th, my birthday, 2008. We're going on 12 years. There have been far too many people that are unwilling to listen to this message. Now that we find ourselves in this very unusual anomaly of a situation, people's ears are perking up. I think that's very positive. Because the truth is that if we are to usher in a new era for humanity, it will be an era of egolessness. We can be isolated. We can keep ourselves busy. We can get through it. But that will have changed nothing if we don't begin to realize the truth of ourselves. This is extraordinarily important, extraordinarily important. We are identified with our minds. We are believing ourselves to be the thoughts in our minds. We are believing ourselves to be the sensations in our bodies. But if you are open to this, look again. Who is the one aware of the thoughts? Who is the one that is aware of the sensations? It's the same one aware of the lamps, of the chairs, of the pictures on the wall around you. And in the same way that that one observes, that same one observes the thoughts, observes the sensations. You are much more likely to realize this in isolation. There are far less distractions. There will be great value in this experience if you are able to sit quietly and realize that the thoughts in your mind are observed by you. They are not you. They come and go, but you do not come and go. You observe. You are aware. The one that is aware is ineffable, is indescribable. So don't try to make a mental stuff out of what you are. Don't try to make a concept out of what you are. Don't try to understand what you are. You will ruin it. Just be what you are. And don't be confused. Thoughts are observed. You are not the thoughts. You are the one that is observing. You are the one, whether you realize it or not, are taking your attention to the thought and giving it life, or taking your attention away from the thought and giving it death. And you must realize this. In this isolation, be still, breathe, sit comfortably, meditate, and observe. You've been forced into the cave of hermitage. Don't miss it. Use this to your advantage. Humanity is beginning to recognize something. That the way that we are living right now feels better in a lot of ways. That it's calmer, that it's more peaceful. That we're not running around in circles as quickly as we can. Why? Because this is the society we were born into? There is room for productivity, there is room for creation, but there is also room for self-realization, for rest, for fun, for play, for connection with other beings. We, as a humanity, are falsely identified with the concepts and ideas that are going on in our mind, and we are living in that world as if it were real. And it is the cause of all of our problems, all of our discomforts, all of the way that we treat each other and the world. It's coming to a head. And it's your job to sit quietly and go beyond the mind. And when you do, then it's your job to help the ones around you to go beyond the mind. Until that happens, this cycle, this destructive cycle, continues to happen over and over and over again, as it has done throughout history, human history. There are over 150 videos on the YouTube channel. Look up the Peaceful Minds Center on YouTube and get to work. There's nothing more important than your mind. It's been said by, I think, Shakespeare, that the mind can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven, and thinking makes it so. When we go beyond the mind, we will realize that the whole time we have been living in Shangri-La. We just don't know it. Let me know if I can help you. Be well.